How Donald Trump's indictment and arraignment may impact his most recent presidential campaign has been extensively discussed. We have thought about what they mean for the republic's future. But the question isn't where is America? How is Ivanka doing? A fair-haired, fair-weather daughter must reconsider her allegiances and make decisions, and not just regarding what to wear when visiting inmates in jail. Does she support her father right now, where she is? Or does she avoid Mar-a-Lago like it's 3 Mile Island by moving as quickly and far away as she can? I'm so sad for Ivanka. But mostly, I'm in awe of her and the countless others like her who have a unique talent or preternatural discipline for pausing at every significant fork in the road and asking themselves, stolidly and solemnly, how do I navigate this to maximum advantage for me? Ivanka is a master navigator. She is GPS in human form. The calculations and coordinates have occasionally been straightforward. Daddy's going to the White House. I won't be left behind. She followed him stumbling to Washington. She followed him around as he attended meetings with European leaders. Even going to the demilitarized zone, she pursued him on foot. She traipsed so much that Twitter created the hashtag #UnwantedIvanka to describe her actions. After Daddy was deposed, the traipsing just didn't feel right. Things became complicated when Daddy sent those miscreants to the Capitol, where they created a terrible mess and made threats against Mike Pence's safety. Ivanka revised her math. She had a hint of disapproval on her face for her appearance before the committee on January 6. There is no longer any way of knowing where to turn or who to burn. Due to his antics with the porn star, Daddy was recently hauled into a Manhattan courtroom. Can Ivanka portray a disinterested bystander without coming off as a 24-carat ungrateful? She isn't saying or acting at all because she knows that this won't result in anything positive for her. She is uncertain. She's hiding out. She wants to be left alone, at least until the stormy weather passes, as she has transitioned from Gaga to Garbo. The New York Post reported that she did go see Daddy at Mar-a-Lago on Sunday, and she posted that statement about it on Instagram last week after his indictment. Nevertheless, it appeared to have been written by a chap getting a pedicure. Just 27 meaningless, heartless, exquisitely noncommittal words were used, including references to loving Daddy, loving America, and feeling pained. His accusation is a kidney stone that needs to be passed. She is also the patron saint of all shady opportunists who have moved farther or closer to Daddy, while still complacently ignoring his vices and destructiveness when there was power in doing so. As soon as there was money to be made, Editor's Choice Donald Trump attends the Last Supper on Easter Sunday with SNL. Marvel superhero and Native American actress retains her Maya Roots. Collaboration is essential for producers Raphael Saadiq and Steve Lacy. The day after Donald Trump was charged, a group of Times journalists revealed that a private equity company that Ivanka Kushner's husband, Jared Kushner, started not long after he and she left the White House, where they had developed strong ties to the Arab world, had received hundreds of millions of dollars in investments from wealth funds in the United Arab Emirates and Qatar. Ivanka RSVP''D to that event rather than the chaos that has been going on since November 2020, Sidney Powell's rants, the rioter wearing Viking horns, the bizarre Waco rally, or all these unpleasant criminal cases. She sent her regrets for Daddy's current presidential campaign. She stated in a statement released the same evening he declared his candidacy, "This time around, I am choosing to prioritize my young children. They weren't prioritized before, right?" She continued by saying she had no plans to get involved in politics. Plans can change, which is one of their drawbacks. Ivanka's disappearing act is proof of that. Any lapses are being made up by her brothers. They responded to Daddy's accusation in ways that were equally as absurd as they were dull. According to Donald Jr., "This is stuff that would make Mao, Stalin, and Pol Pot blush. AP Pol? There are obvious differences between Junior and my history teachers, and his movie watching needs to be filled in. Send him a DVD of The Killing Fields or a link to it as a mental note." The brothers Trump practice a corrupted form of politics, but at least they continue to believe. Their sister wandered off. She always wanted all the praise without having to make any sacrifices, Air Force One without the Hurricane Force controversies, and the large dazzling stage that her father gave her without the derision of the media. She insisted on remaining profitable throughout their relationship, transaction. She is creating distance and projecting detachment in an agonized manner, while still feeling all that love, because it isn't doing that anymore.